What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm Reoz. We're back here on a Monday for a really great MLB slate here. I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but the last time I put one out, we went 2-0. I want to carry that momentum. Last week, there was a lot of day baseball. There really wasn't that many main slates where they were starting after 7. A lot of the days there was either one game at 7 or two games at 7. But this week looks great. We have a lot of baseball going on at night. So videos are going to be pumped out this week. Super excited for that. If you haven't signed up, use promo code UPSTATE and match you dollar for dollar up to $100. Me and Dale use Prize Picks uh, basically for all of our player props. This is the best place to mix and match sports. Super easy. The interface is probably the easiest one out there. They cover everything. You get season long odds. You get esports, soccer, NBA, NHL, all your major sports. So highly recommend using promo code UPSTATE. Also, check out the Patreon. NBA, we're getting into the playoffs. We got the playing game starting tomorrow. We will be putting out a video for that. So if you want baseball, NBA every single day, you want more picks from Dale and I, it's going to be linked in the description below. You can also find it at patreon.com/upstate. So let's jump right into it. I got two guys here in the pitcher strikeouts. And the first guy I want to go to here is Zach Greinke. And this is somebody whose line I thought would be bumped up a little bit. We're going to take this over at 3.5. He's had 2 starts so far this year, both hitting the over here, getting 4 strikeouts. And we know with Zach Greinke getting, kind of dumped from the Houston Astros a while ago. He hasn't looked that great. He's kind of gotten beat up in a lot of the games in the last couple of seasons, but you know what? So far this year, he's been pitching very well, getting right to 6, just into the 5th inning and pitching really well. We haven't seen games where he's gotten completely crushed where they're pulling him in the first or the second inning. I think with all the new changes and him just kind of finding a groove here kind of helps us out. I know this Texas team has looked on the come up. They've actually been batting pretty well, but this 3.5 strikeouts is really low. And I also think if for some reason Zach Greinke does get beat up early on in this game, they're just going to let him go. This Royals team already starting off not that great, being 3-7. I don't think they're really playing to win the World Series or getting into the playoffs. I think a lot of the season is going to be just finding what pieces they want to keep, what pieces they want to get rid of. And I think Greinke is one of those guys that they might get rid of or keep him around for a veteran presence. So at 3.5, this is a super low line. We've already seen him hit so far twice in his 2 starts this season, and we've also seen him do it against some pretty good teams. I mean, Minnesota's pretty good. Obviously, Toronto is one of the teams in the AL that are going to make a push for the World Series. So definitely a play that I like today. And then we're going to go down to someone I think a lot of people are fading today, and that's Logan Webb. I'm going to take his over here in the strikeouts at 4.5. And if you look at his last couple of games, he had 4 against the White Sox, then he had 12 against the Yankees. And I think a lot of people don't want to go and pick him against this Dodgers lineup, which I don't blame a lot of people, but the fact that he went out and struck out 12 players or had 12 strikeouts against the Yankees gives me a lot of confidence here. Obviously, last season he pitched really well, and it's kind of carrying over to this year as well. Obviously, not the best game against the White Sox, but I think this Giants team have a lot to prove. Logan Webb is one of the star pitchers in this rotation. Obviously, getting the nod on opening day says a lot for him here. So obviously Mookie Betts is going to be an issue. Freddie Freeman's going to be an issue. But when you trickle down to the bottom of their lineup, there's a ton of strikeouts. Even Freddie Freeman can strike out 2-3 times in this game. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be out there pitching to Freddie Freeman 3 times, but you just never know how well he goes out and pitches. Obviously, I don't think he's going to get 12 strikeouts here in this game, but 6 or 7 is definitely where I think he lands in this game. You always got the meat of the order right through the 1, 2, 3, and 4, but beyond that, I think that's where he's going to collect a ton of his strikeouts. And if he can strike out a couple guys in the top of the batting order, it's going to be huge for him here tonight. So this is definitely a play that I think is going to go underneath the radar, that is going to shock a ton of people tonight. So here is my two guys: Zach Greinke over 3.5 pitcher strikeouts, and Logan Webb over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. Obviously, if you want to chase the 25x, 20x, 15x, link's going to be in the description below for the Patreon. I'll be giving out 2 or 3 more plays over there. Take them however you would like. Pair them up with a guy that you like, or take this as a 2-pick power. And as always, good luck. Let's hit on these two guys, and we will catch you tomorrow. Peace.